Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad Apocalypse Soon. We have nobody outside in front of our house. It's fantastic. We have nothing to do, but that's going to change soon. Today is going to be an event preview video. I'm going to talk about everything I know about the upcoming event. Actually, two different things coming up. I'm going to go through all those details. You can actually find those on my Discord server. So if you're not already a member of my Discord server, you can see that link down below on the ticker or in the description of this video. Go ahead and join there. We've got lots of places to discuss about the game, as well as participate in the giveaways that I do every time as well. And real quick, before we go ahead and jump into the details on this giveaway, we'll go ahead and click the like button if you enjoy what's here, and hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. We're going to push those subscriber counts up. I haven't been pushing that much lately, and we haven't been getting a lot of subscribers, so let's start making that push again and work our way up. Almost at 3,200 subscribers now, so make a goal of 3,500 and then keep working from there. So thanks to everybody tuning in and for watching, and if you like what's here, you can find ways to support the channel. You can see that down below as well and in the description. So let's go ahead and jump in. And like I said, this is information that is found on my Discord server. So let me go ahead. I'm going to turn that on here, and I'm going to go through it as I have it. Oops, wrong button. I had it all set up, but it looks like part of it disappeared. So give me one moment here. Let's go ahead and turn that on. There we go. So it looks like you're seeing what I'm seeing here as well. So I got two different Discord servers. One's actually not being used anymore, but this one is the current one. And it shot us down to the bottom. So we got two different things coming here, like I said. So one is going to be an event coming up, and then one is going to be the sale that comes up. We get that after occasionally we get some events, and they sell some of the previous event items, and in this game they actually give a new, usually artifact as well. We'll go ahead and jump in and see what those are going to be. So before I get too far, if you already looked, if you haven't seen one of my spoiler videos, these are details that we get from, breaking down the game versions when they're released, and you can get these details from the game, and they're not 100% guaranteed to be right, but they, for the most part, have been. So, and if you don't want to know what's going to come up, you might not want to tune in, because there's more than likely will be given details of events and things coming up in the near future. All right, so what do we have here? Stars and Stripes Casino. We have a new event coming up, and it is a TearJerkers event. This looks like TearJerkers number 3, and we will go ahead and cover what those details are going to be. We've had previous versions of this. I didn't think they were particularly popular, to be honest. I saw a lot of complaints. In reality, there's complaints about all the events, so I guess that's not a surprise there, but it's really hard to go, especially if you don't buy the premium pass. So I don't know, maybe they're going to tweak a couple things. Because also, in fact, Hustle Castle is going to be doing a casino type event, not their next event, but sometime soon. And it looks like it's going to be almost exactly the same. So they're copying this from American Dad rather than the other way. So interesting to see that Hustle Castle is not always the one who's pushing new functionality at this point. So anyway, we'll see. I don't know if they're going to have a lot of details here, but we will jump in to the description and see what we have. Agents, we have an emergency. Francine has gambled away all of Stan's American flags at TearJerker Casino. We need to win them back. Current intelligent TearJerkers Casino games are somehow involved in the evil plan. Gamble at your own risk. TearJerkers American-themed equipment looks very suspicious. It could be an asset. Help Stan recover the flags. So I guess it'll be, you're going to do the normal TearJerker, you do your dailies, you do your grinding and the mimosas, whatever. Looks like you're going to be getting flags as the premium currency, I'm going to guess here. And when you get those, you get to do some spinning, and with the spinning, you get to go ahead and get some dice. You spin the dice, and you can make progress on the path. I don't know if we have any screenshots of that or not. As you can see, there's things that are marked as spoilers, and I haven't had a chance to review any of this, so I'm figuring this out on my for myself as well as I'm sharing it with you. So a lot of this will be surprises to me as well. So we got some other descriptions coming here. We got the Roger Talent Store. Roger Talent's removed from the Labyrinth Market. Right now, if you want to buy rerolls and things like that, you need to go to, or before this release, you had to go to the Labyrinth Market. Now there's actually a separate part that shows up on the game itself, and if I remember, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. And it just is, it's not even anything you build. You just go, you click on it, and then you can go buy your rerolls there. That'll be, I guess that's nice. It's a little bit more obvious, I guess, rather than having that in the lab store. All right, Roger Talents are now sold. Excuse me, we talked about that. That will be available Situation 7 and above. Roger Talent Store is in the miscellaneous tab of the regular market. There we go. Also, more Family Land War tweaks. I haven't looked at that, so I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but there's constantly constant evolution in the way matching is done for Family Line Wars, and also in Mimosas as well. So not sure specifically what that is. That would actually probably affect my clan as pretty, for better or for worse, because we are at the top of the clan system at the moment. So the Elder Gods, last time I looked, we were at the top. I haven't done much the last couple of days. I've been kind of busy, and that may or may not affect how we're doing our work. So we'll go ahead and take a look and see what that's going to be in the coming days. And here we go. Here's our little spoiler image. This will probably be what I'm going to put on my splash screen. So you probably saw this at the front of the video. This looks fairly similar, maybe a couple of different outfits and colors. And we got more American flags and things because we got an American holiday called Independence Day or 4th of July coming up. So it looks like we're taking advantage of that. And with that, we have Independence Day sale. Agents, independent. This is going to be something that's going to be separate from the event itself. The event will start, and then once we get around the 4th of July, this Independence Day sale will start, probably more than likely a couple days before, and it will extend for a couple days after. And in that, there's going to be this kind of information. Agents, the Independence Day sale is happening now. Scour Rogu's Yard sale to find the strongest gear for your troops, a patriotic amulet, a brand new artifact, and other awesome items are waiting for you. I think we have some information down below. And it looks like you also have items to buy. The Daredevil Patriot Armor, which is a big one, a popular one. You get a chance to open a chest, and in that chest you get a chance to get this gear. And I think it tells you right here, a 6.7% chance. So you're going to have to open up 15 chests to be able to have a good chance of getting it. So that gets really expensive when I don't know, it doesn't tell us what it's going to cost, but those chests cost golden turds, so it's a fair amount of them. So you're going to be spending a lot of money to get that. So it'll be up to you whether you're going to make that decision or not. We got the Constitution Amulet. You get a 7% chance to find that one. Minigun of Ecstasy. You have a 5% chance to find that one. Liberty Flame, 4% chance. And the Trader Scanner for level 10 only. That's interesting. You have a 4.5% chance to find it. So basically what that tells you is your best chance to get anything is the Daredevil, which is 10%. I read that wrong, I guess. So you only need 10 times to open that one to get that one. But you open 15, 20 different ones, you're probably going to be getting all of those. So it depends how much it's going to cost. I think it's usually like 700, depending on your situation room. Golden turd, so 700 times 15 is going to be a lot. So it's going to be up to you whether you think that's really worth spending that much or not. All right, here we have other items that you can get as well, I believe. Roger's Equipment with level 2 to 4. This is just all the same stuff that it usually tells us on these sales. I'm not even going to read that. And depending on our situation room, it's the chance of getting things. We can go ahead and look at that, whatever it is. All right, now we have some more stuff hidden by Professor, and let me do a quick shout out to Professor. Thank you very much for your work in helping us get this information and putting it together in a way that I can present it on the channel. I very much appreciate all your work on the server. Thank you so much, Professor. And Nuts helps out a lot as well. I'm not sure if Nuts was part of this one or not, but thank you to everybody who has helped provide this information. So here's our new outfits, pretty cool looking stuff. And let me see if I can bring this up and make it a little bit more legible, readable. All right, so here's what the new armors are going to be. We got the Patriotic Lady set. Once in a while, the wearer prepares a volley of fireworks. When hit by an enemy, launches a firework rocket at that enemy. The rocket deals magic damage and reduces damage done by the target. Launches up to 5 rockets per volley. Okay. So we don't have a lot of people doing stuff with the engineers in the middle. We'll see if this is going to be one that people use or not. I know at some of the lower levels here and there you can find it useful, but at the top, it's pretty much assassins, tanks, and gunslingers. So we'll see if maybe some things will keep tweaking and keep changing so we can start getting engineers involved in the fighting. The Comfy Patriotic Uniform. Attacks have a chance of stripping the target of its armor. The target loses its armor stats and cannot use armor abilities. We have that one in the other games as well. It's a pretty good one. And then the Lone Star Armor, the fighter gets inspired once in a while. While inspired, the fighter is unaffected by negative effects and their healing efficiency is increased by a multiplier. That sounds good. I don't know if that's going to be better than what I'm currently using, which I think is a Patriotic. I guess it's probably been a year since that one came out, based on the word, so maybe there's something new, and this will be the new meta one that people are using. It sounds interesting, so that could be something to keep an eye on. And here's our new weapons. Pretty cool looking graphics on there for sure. Let's see if we got details here. We do. Okay. And the weapons, we got the Firework Scepter. Once in a while launches a homing missile that hits the enemy with the least current health. Each missile deals damage and makes the target unable to use weapons abilities. If there are fewer than something enemies alive, fewer missiles will be launched. Okay, this also exists in the other games. It's good, but again, are engineers going to be using this game or not? That's the question. The patriotic rifle. Attacks on units affected by fear deal extra damage. So you want to get them scared. Once they're scared, you can go ahead and do more damage. Okay. Attacks have a chance of striking fear into the target. Units affected. So this guy can make you get scared and also can do extra damage when you are scared. So we'll see what kind of... Oh, there we go. Professor and Nuts working together. Thank you to both of you for providing this info. Yeah. So it looks like this could be good. Again, is it going to be better than the mini sauce and the other top rifles, or not rifles, gunslinger weapons? We'll see. And the American Trident once in a while starts pressuring enemies around itself. Each second nearby enemies are stunned for a short time, takes physical damage, and are blinded for a certain amount of time. Blinded enemies have a chance of missing their target. This is good. You can get something like this on maybe an assassin, which they wouldn't be an assassin anymore, I guess. Somebody with backstab. They go to the back, start smashing all the gunslingers so they can't do any damage anymore, or actually would be a good one to stay up front and hit all the assassins and keep them from doing damage. So that could be an effective weapon to use. That'll be interesting to see how that one works. All right, we got the amulet, we got a ring, we got probably an artifact here. All right, the Continental Amulet. Once in a while emits a cloud that deals damage and steals health based on the damage. Okay. Healing amulet wearer increases its damage. The cloud hits the random enemies one by one. All right, let me read this one again. So if I put this on a gunslinger, it emits a cloud that deals damage to the target and steals magic damage of their health and damage modifier. Healing amulet wearer and increasing its damage. That'll be interesting. I have to see how much it increases and how much better it is based on what I'm currently using for my gunslinger. USA ring. When taking damage, add splash effect to the wearer's next attack. Splash deals physical damage relative to the damage by the enemy target for a short range. Okay. Stan's lapel pin. Looks like this is a new artifact. When an ally is revived. This will be the first event artifact, I believe, that is not triggered on once in a while. They're almost all the ones they're like premium, legendary level artifacts that are triggered when once in a while. This one is triggered when an ally is revived, except the wearer. All right, let's see what it does. Righteous Rage. Revived allies gets a change health multiplier. Revived allies get less health, but the damage they do is increased for 2 seconds. That doesn't seem very good. So it only happens when an ally is revived. So you're going to put it on somebody you expect to die, but it can't be the person you want. So it has to be somebody else. This is stupid. When an ally is revived, except for the wearer. So if the wearer is revived, it doesn't matter. So if somebody else revives, revived allies get less health, but damage they... All right. I don't know. I'm missing something with that. You guys have to tell me. That one seems like it's kind of useless. All right, and that is all. Oh, no, we got more. This is the 4th of July sale, I guess we got here. So we got some very cool looking images here as well. And what is this? Bald Eagle. That's pretty cool looking. All right, so the Constitution Amulet. Once in a while, when taking fatal damage, the amulet wearer does not die. Instead, the wearer gets into stasis and becomes invulnerable. Stasis is huge. This is going to be a very important item for SR11 when it ever comes to this game. That is a huge thing that you're going to want for your engineers in the middle. Again, engineers aren't huge in this game yet. They are key to all the other games, so I'm surprised why they haven't made that useful here. So I would expect this to be very useful later. Not sure if it's going to be helpful now or not, but okay, might have to test that one. Liberty Flame. Once in a while, the torch light makes enemy units run in fear. A certain amount of enemies run in fear. Each of the remaining enemy units takes damage. That's hard to read, but once in a while, torchlight makes enemies run in fear. Each of them takes more damage. I think that's what it's saying. Okay, we'll see. And the Traitor Scanner puts enemies under stress. We don't know what that means. What's that mean? Enemies under stress. Stressed enemy has a chance of exploding. Whoa. The explosion deals energy damage to enemies within a small range around the target. If the explosion hits another stressed enemy, that enemy explodes too. Ooh, the stress is alleviated upon explosion. That sounds interesting. The Trader Scanner. And this is 4th of July, so this is the one that was like 4%. So you're going to have to buy 15 plus chests to have a chance to get this one. But that one seems like that could be interesting. Okay. Well, there we go. So that is the things coming up. We got the event coming up. We have the, go ahead and turn this off. We got the sale coming up, and we've had a break. Basically, we do events every month or so, and it's been a while since we've had one. For me personally, I'm basically doing events all the time between this and the other games. I actually have had about 3 or 4 days off, and it's been nice not having to go in. And as a matter of fact, today I didn't do anything in any of the games. I didn't log into anything. I didn't do clan wars. I didn't do anything. That was the first time that's happened in probably forever. So it was a nice little break, knowing that things were coming up. I'm actually going to be away on vacation here in a little bit, so I won't be able to do the upcoming events very much. But I know they're coming back, and I will be able to participate a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm nice and rested and not burned out with this. So so we got some good things coming up. When are we going to have this? That's going to be the question. So today, for me, I'm recording this. It's Saturday. Events quite often start on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So and this is TearJerkers is usually a 10-day event. So the expectation would be this would start on Tuesday. It could be Thursday. So that would make it 13, 14, 15th, probably June 15th. That would be my expectation at this point when it starts. I haven't read any guesses or details or any other information about when it's going to start, so that is simply only a guess, but that's my best guess. So that'll be here soon, and when it does, it should be before I am gone, so I will go ahead and cover the start of the event, and should be fun. So until then, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.